In a quiet village on the edge of a bustling city lived a boy named Ayaan. From a young age, he was different. Not in talent, but in hunger. He didn't have natural speed. He wasn't born into wealth. He didn't have special genes or a famous name. What he had was willpower. Every morning, while the world was still asleep, Ayaan would tie his worn-out shoes, step outside into the morning cold, and run. The streets were empty. His legs would ache. His breath would fog in the air. But he kept running. His dream was to become the best runner in the country, not for fame, not for medals, but because he believed that if he could conquer his limits, he could conquer life. He trained every day. When his friends went out for fun, he stayed back to train. When people mocked him, "You're wasting your life, Ayaan. You're always second best." He smiled and trained harder. Years passed. He entered local competitions, then regional ones. But no matter how hard he tried, he always came in second. Always second. Second in time, second in position, second in praise. One night, after another loss, Ayaan sat alone on a broken bench outside the stadium. His body hurt. His heart hurt even more. He clenched his fists and shouted, "Why? Why do I always fall short, even when I give it everything I have?" His coach, an old man with a cane and kind eyes, slowly walked up behind him. He sat beside Ayaan, silent for a moment. Then he said something that would change everything. "That's your problem, Ayaan. You gave everything, except the last 1%. Ayaan looked at him, confused. "What do you mean? I wake up early. I train harder than anyone. I eat clean, I sleep right. What more is left?" "What?" The coach smiled gently. "Everyone gives 99%. Everyone trains hard until it hurts. But champions go beyond that pain. When the body wants to quit, the mind takes over. That last 1%, that's where most people fail. That's where greatness lives." Those words haunted Ayaan. The last 1%. Could it really make that much difference? The next morning, Ayaan woke up before his alarm. And he did something different. He didn't stop when he got tired. He stopped when the sun rose. When his lungs burned, he ran faster. When his legs trembled, he pushed harder. When his mind screamed to quit, he whispered back, "This is the last 1%. Everything changed, not overnight, but with time. His mindset sharpened, his body adapted, his soul caught fire. Months later came the national championship. Ayaan stood on the track. The crowd roared, cameras flashed, his heart pounded like a drum. Beside him was the reigning champion, Arjun, strong, fast, confident. The crowd chanted his name. The race began. Ayaan ran like a storm. Every step echoed years of sacrifice. Every breath carried the weight of his pain. With 100 meters to go, he and Arjun were neck and neck. Then Ayaan felt it. The burn, the wall, the pain. His legs slowed, his chest heaved, his vision blurred, but deep inside a voice whispered, "The last 1%, Ayaan. This is where most stop, but not you, not now." He roared inside, ignited by everything he'd been through. He pushed, he surged, he flew, and he crossed the finish line first. For the first time in his life, he didn't come second. Everyone gives their best until it hurts. But true growth, true power, true victory, it lies beyond the pain. That last 1%, where your body is done but your soul fights on, that's where ordinary ends and greatness begins. Be the one who doesn't stop. Be the one who goes the last 1%. Be the one who wins within. And remember, every day is a new chapter in your life. Don't stop here. The next chapter is waiting for you. This is Next Chapter Motivation.